Soon the boys were all well to start rehabilitation training. Tanjiro and Inosuke went first, then Zenitsu joined their second day. For the next couple of days, they went to I don't know how to say this word very well. Rehabilitation training, and I went on some missions here or there. When I returned, I heard Tanjiro was training to use total concentration constant, which is in fact very good step into becoming stronger. I have already mastered that even before final selection, though it wasn't easy. I had the twins hit me with the sticks every time I stopped. As much as I hated it, it was very much worth it in the end. I also started to get to know the other Hashira when I wasn't on a mission or at the butterfly estate. I tried socializing with Iguro and Shinozagawa, but they ignored me or told me to leave them alone. Shinobu was very polite to talk to and have a cup of tea with. I think this is Michiro. Why do people keep calling them by the first? Okay, but Michiro was a real delight. He was so cute with his spacing out and thousands of questions. He sometimes asked me if I wanted to cloud gaze or make paper airplanes, which I would accept. It was so much fun. Mitsuri was the best gal friend a person could ask for. She was always so polite and positive. She even made me some desserts. Rengoku was the most inspiring and motivational person I've ever met. He's always smiling and has a positive attitude, though I would like it if he didn't talk so much. But anyways, Izui was something. He wasn't bad, but was very flamboyant, in his words. I honestly got embarrassed. At one point he joked and said, "How do you like to become my fourth wife?" But besides that, he was really outgoing and fun to chat with. Hajime, which is its own Hashira, was so nice. Despite him being imitating size, he was very nice. He was like a gentle giant. He often prayed, and I asked him if I could join, which he allows. I told him that I loved his beads and thought they were lovely. That was the first time I ever saw him smile. Tokyo was a little awkward when I would talk to him. At first, he would just respond to my question, and I would ask him. But I was a present person. He was one I was closest with. I often took him out to eat, and always talked to him. Which I think me and him are making progress, because I was on my way to visit the butterfly estate when we passed by each other. Hi, Tokia-san. Hello, Lin-chan. I concede that progress. I noticed that Tanjiro was a bit busy training, so I went to visit the other two and came back later to see him. I walked into their room. Zenitsu turned to look at me and smiled. Yin-chan! He hugged me and I laughed as I patted his back. Hello, Zenitsu. I can see you're doing well. That's wonderful. He lets go and spins around a bit. I went over to Inosuke and patted his head. Inosuke, how about you? Is your voice better? What he let out was a most depressing growl. Well, I hope you get better. I walk away and saw Tanjiro taking a break. I went behind him and patted his to grab his attention, then sat next to him. Yin, already back from your mission? He asked while eating some rice balls. Yes, it wasn't anything too difficult. How about you? Master total concentration constant yet? I asked, taking a drink of water from my ground bottle. No, but I'm not giving up though. I know I can do it, he said with those determined eyes. I patted his head. That's the spirit. Keep it up. The next time I come to see you, I hope you achieve it, I said, getting ready to head out. Don't worry, I won't disappoint you. I was put on a paired mission with Shinagawa. I walked up to him and met him at the headquarters. Shinagawa-san. I ran over to him and he looked annoyed with just a single glance at me. Are you ready for our mission, brat? There it was, the little nickname he gave me. He often called me that, even though I believe I've done nothing for him to call me that. Yeah, let's go, I said, still acting polite and trying to be friendly. It was late in the night, and we were having a hard time finding the demon. Where is the damn thing? Shinagawa said, frustrated. Then I pointed my sword at the ground. Total concentration. Angel breathing, fifth form. Unshakable faith. I sensed it inside a building. Shinagawa, I found it. It's in that building over there. I pointed at it, and he ran over there. I followed quickly. We both entered, and he ran off somewhere down the hall. I went to the opposite hall. Splitting up would probably be better. I checked every single hallway and room, but couldn't find anything. I then went to the direction Shinagawa went. I found him in a room, staring at a spiraling thing. I didn't look at it for long, but Shinagawa was basically hypnotized by it and slowly sinking into the ground. Total concentration. Angel breathing, third form. Halo wings. I sliced it, and Shinagawa snapped out of his trance. What was I stuck in? He yelled, trying to move, but it just made him sink further like quicksand. Wait, what if it was like quicksand? There was an idea came to mind. I grabbed Shinagawa by the underside of his arms and started pulling him. Shinagawa, listen to me. This substance is much like quicksand, so twist your legs in a circular motion. He started doing that, and one leg was eventually out. Now do it with the other leg. He started doing the same thing with his other leg. When his other leg was freed, we both feel back from the lightniness that I felt back when my other leg was free. Impressive, you found a way to escape, but you both won't live long anyways. You'll still die. We hear a voice and got ready to fight. Then more things with spirals appeared. Close your eyes, I shouted. We had to depend on our other senses to determine where the demon was. I heard a slight shiver of jiggle of jewelry. I then ran towards it and sliced it. I heard the sound of my skin being slashed. My arm! That just helped me determine where their head was, then I went straight for the neck. I sliced it and something hit the floor. I opened my eyes and saw the head like of a woman with scales. Then I saw the rest of her body, and it slowly dissolved. Her legs was actually a snake tail that was covered in jewelry. I patted her head. Please, rest in peace. You are now free. Thank you. Her final words, then she was gone. I saw Shinagawa still standing in a fighting position, positively eyes still closed. Shinagawa-san, she's defeated. You can open your eyes now, I said, walking in front of him, tilting my head as he did. So, we're done? Finally. He started walking away. I started following close behind. Shinagawa-san, do you perhaps want to get some food? I'll pay for it, or maybe go look around the town and sightsee? No, leave me alone, brat. Shinagawa-san, I feel competent to ask something, I said as we walked out of the building. What? Do you hate me? He stopped in his tracks and just stared at me. I'm trying my best to get along with you and to be your friend, but it seems no matter what I say or do, you always seem to be disinterested or annoyed, not to mention how you always call me a brat. I can't help but feel a little hurt. Would you be happy if I asked Okia-sama not to send us on missions together anymore? I asked and waited for a response, but he just stood there and stared at me. I sighed and bowed. I see. Well, I wish you success on your future missions. I will no longer bother you, seeing as you want nothing to do with me. I will inform Okia-sama, requesting that we aren't paired on missions any longer. I also want to let you know I respect you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sorry that I displease you. I lifted my head and started to walk away. I felt him grab my wrist. Shinagawa-san? Hey, listen, because I'm only saying this once, and I hate repeating myself, but I don't hate you, and I'm sorry for being so mean to you. I turned towards him, and seeing him was being truly genuine, I smiled and said, I accept your apologies. Shinagawa-san, here, how about we start over? I said as he looked at me, hello, my name is Yinlin, the Angel Hashira. It's a pleasure to meet you. I said, smiling. He hummed a bit and said, my name is Sanemi Shinagawa. I'm the wind pillar. Well, Shinagawa-san, would you like to join me for some ramen? I saw a ramen shop nearby. Sure, ramen sounds nice.